Y'all, this right here is how I got caught up with the situation with the psychiatrist woman. So this says on 7/7/20 at approximately 14:05 hours, she was in D-Pod on Blue Unit when offender Gonzalez popped out himself out of the cell, which is assigned to during a unscheduled recreation time. He also stated to her, "If I'm going to get a write up anyway, the next time I come out, I'm going to get that nigga I want to get." The charge of B-25 was recommended, and the inmate was informed of his charge and his rights. The inmate pled no plea to the charge. The charge was dismissed due to time frame violation because of sending facility failed to send the disciplinary package in a timely manner. The sergeant this time, her name was Floyd. Floyd reminds you of the cop that on Black and Blue. She's actually a lieutenant now. Well, Floyd was like, she's real cute and shit. So I used to, back in the day when I was at Maury, I used to like talk to all the girls that was fucking with me. So this particular, before this shit happened, I was in a whole nother block, but I got locked up on July the 3rd because I had backlog, whatever. So they wanted to take me to the hole. When they came, I had a big trash can full of wine. Like I had like at least 50, 60 bottles of alcohol. We was gonna get drunk. I'm talking about we was about to get lit on Spaz and Boogie. They both can tell you what happened because they was in the block with me. And so that day before that, I had hollered at Sergeant Floyd. I was like, "Yo, how you gonna act if I start flirting with you?" She was like, "I ain't gonna act no type of way because they already be flirting with me already." I was like, "All right, bet." So she let me know she's interested. Yo, the worst thing I could have did, because as soon as I did that, she was on me. And I'm talking about not on me on a good way. She was on me on a bad way because now she was worried about everything I do. I couldn't talk to no other chicks or none of that. And then when she actually found out that I was talking to Bryant, made it worse. So when I actually popped out of that cell that day, I only came out of my room for like a few seconds to get some pants from another inmate. And I locked right back down. So when they come in there and they ran down, yeah, they called me out there in the hallways like, "Yo, why you come out your cell?" At first I lied. I'm like, "Nah, I ain't come out my cell. I don't know what you talking about." She was like, "Listen, if you just tell me the truth, then you good. I'm gonna let you go back. You ain't gotta worry about nothing." I was like, "All right." I came out my cell for 2 seconds. She was like, yeah, you about to get rolled up." So I'm about to get rolled up for what? I was like, "Yo, if I'm gonna get rolled up, I might as well get the nigga I want to get and just beat this nigga up." Because I had this dude try to call me a rat snitch, this, that, and the third behind the door when I was on lockup. So he was in E block, I was in D block. But the way the thing set up is when one block's open, the other block is closed. So it won't no way for me to get to him because the way Maury was set up at the time, we was on lockdown. So I couldn't get to the dude anyway. But I was only in that block for like 2 days. But while I was in there, that's when I had my long dreads. I ended up cutting my hair, going through that crisis with Shorty. So, long story short, after that same day, I got locked up. They took me to the hole, and when when they took me to the hole, Sergeant Floyd came and she called herself making me sign for the letters that she found because she went through my property and found the letter of old letter to the chick I used to talk to, Bryant. And it wasn't even a letter I sent off. It was just like a copy of it. And she got mad about it, and she turned. They didn't even charge me with the letter or anything because I already had got rolled up for it. Because she, like I said, once I start flirting with her, she started doing research on me. So, like, Floyd come to my cell, and I take her ink pen from her. So there's like, "Oh, give it back, or I'm gonna have them come in here and beat you up." You gonna have them do what? I said, "Who the fuck you think you talking to? You don't know who you talking to." I said, "Try that shit. Go ahead. Go tell them what I did." Man, as soon as I did that shit, guess what they did? Emergency shipped my ass. I was gone the next hour. And Lieutenant Horn, which everybody know who Horn is if you from my city. That's Big Mike's oldest brother. He done tricked me out of the building. I'm like, you know what? I'm turning up. I ain't leaving, nigga. Fuck all that. Nigga, I ain't going nowhere. He was like, yo, bro, you good? I'm gonna take care of you. You ain't going nowhere, bro. Just chill, relax. Next thing I know, they were packing up my bags, shipping my ass. They put me in the car, sent me to Scotland at 7 o'clock at night. I didn't get there till about 11, 12 o'clock in that morning. And by the time I got there, they done put me in a whole nother block to a whole nother camp. And that's where it all started with the chick I just went through, with the whole nother camp where I just had to go to the whole restraining order and all this shit with the girls playing games with me. But that's for a story to come later. But thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share, please. Thank you.